All right. Hello and welcome, welcome, welcome. You know the deal. We are here. We are ready to solo challenge and set a new record. We'll see. Little discount here with Valley Trust. Always a chance. Luna Metropolis and Miranda Resort. Both cards that multiply on Earth tags. Not many Earth tags to start. We do have a Prelude and a company that goes with it. So, sure. A little bit of oxygen is nice for like decomposers, but I don't know that we really need to rush like 2 energy and 4 steel or 2 oxygen and 5. Like, I don't know what's better there, to be honest. There's a lot here I'm willing to take. So let's just say I take all this, get the supplier, get everything else, then we get to draw 3 cards. Honestly, 3TR, Earth tag, and everything, and we have 2 things that multiply income on Earth. I think that's pretty good. And we ended up getting Cartel. Well, geez, I have all 3 Earth multiplicatives. There's a chance I can find another Earth tag before then. But damn. Really should Industrial Center as well. So, what do we want to do? Just Cartel. Industrial Center. For a card, for 2 plants, for a card. And then buy a steel income. Even though it's kind of painful because I'd like to get Luna Metropolis next turn, I already have 9 income. So there's a good chance that that's going to work for us. Let's do the standard heat bump strategy to get that heat income. No Earth tags that are permanent here. Some microbes and whatnot. Don't get me wrong, between Decomposer, Extremophile, and Cold Fungus, you could get a lot of microbes, but it's not that exciting. This is great for late game points. This is great for synergy. But $21. I mean, I still have enough if I take both. Okay, sure. Color me curious. That's another 5 income. Up to 14 in cash alone. It's a pretty good sign. One more heat bump, then I'm looking at oxygen to get that microbe card playable. An ocean for later seems fine. Everything else is chilling. 5 more income on Miranda Resort. Before I do it, let's go for a whole bunch of card draw. I didn't get another permanent Earth tag. So, boom, baby. 19 income. I'm liking it. I'm liking our chances here. We still have the discount on science tags and all that, which is great. Algae, potatoes, Ishtar. All cards I'm looking at and I'm thinking maybe with the microbe synergy from Extreme Cold Fungus and stuff, maybe there's a play there. I have 3 steel, so this seems reasonable. Extreme Cold Fungus seems reasonable. And that's just a plant for now until we get a microbe synergy. I think getting another steel income is fine as well. Like, there's a lot of things here that are fine. We should have done the Gen 4 audit. So I'm gonna do this oxygen bump from the government, and then we can talk about it. We have 4 TR over baseline plus 19 money income. So that means in cash, We're at 23. Our benchmark is 15 to 20, so we're exceeding the benchmark, and that's before even counting the $6 worth of steel and the $2 science discount. So we're somewhere closer to the 30 income range when our benchmark is 15 to 20. That's a great sign. We only have 2 energy income. We like to be at 5 between energy and heat, and we have no plant income. But we just picked up a bunch of green tags, and we're about to get another one, right? So I feel that we're in a good spot there. Venus is really looking like we have a problem just because there's not much going on there. But we do at least have aerial mappers to combo if we do get a floater card. And then we also need to find a lot of oceans. We have 1 in hand, but we're going to need more. So all seems fine. We can industrial microbes, get some more energy. Aerial mappers seems very reasonable. Get some floaters, get all that. And then now, like, I was going to wait to play potatoes, but I guess it's fine. We play potatoes now, get that income just a little bit sooner. I could put a city down here, but lava tube is really not that exciting. I'd rather put it here, really, and try and get 3 greeneries beside it, because it's not that much income, and you lose the energy production. So let's not worry about that. I do have a lot of things that are building tags in my hand, though, so let's go ahead and buy 1 more steel income and hold this $10 to next turn. We also have shuttles in hand now, the space discount, so that requires us getting to 5% oxygen. So let's enjoy it while we can. Gyropolis is interesting because that's another way of multiplying on our Earth and Venus. If we had science tags, we could play extremophiles. So you, perhaps. The heat bump finally gives us that heat income. Decomposers are just going to play it now. Local shading, sure. Fuel generators, sure. And then Gyropolis, I mean, it's energy expensive, but for 7 more income early, like this is still round 6. I'm liking my chances. I wish I had more oceans played. I wish I had more oxygen. We can draw a card here. Energy tapping. It's early enough that I'm willing to lose an income or lose a point to get that income, I believe. But again, I'm standing on like $10 to $15 every round just because I don't have that much that's worthwhile investing in. I might have to standard project some oceans or heat bumps next turn. Thankfully, it looks like we're going to have enough heat soon. Still, I'm going to take 1 more oxygen just to get us close to shuttles. Extremophiles, there we go. Some Venus. Some TR if I need to. And an ocean. Okay. That all makes me feel better. Can I get to 6% Venus? Probably not very quickly. Flooding. I might have to start doing some standard project Venus bumps, but first we can aquifer here. And that at least gets us up to moss. And if we aquifer 2 more times, we're on to algae, and that's gonna kind of be a big deal, I believe, for us. So that's good. We may as well use our 5 steel, make sure it's getting us some return. And I don't know, standard project heat bump sets up the heat bump next turn, but I think Venus is more important. I'll just do a standard project to make sure we stay on track there. The sooner we get that microbe card played, the better. So I might even take the government's help on 1 more. I might need you. This is some Venus terraforming. It's so slow, though. So bloody slow. Okay. So Venus Bump, another standard project. But then Extremophiles is playable. Oh, I did that thing again. 1 sec. I have to quit the game. All right, loading back in. It's so annoying to have to Alt F4 the game just to unlock yourself from a play. Like, oh my god. But there we go. That Venus Bump gives us a card. Yes, invention contest. I'll take the Jovian multiplier. I mean, we have 2 Jovians played so far. Okay. I have the 3 Venus tags to make this playable. Is that my second science tag? It is. This is a little bit of a and around situation. But how do we not? I just got offered space hotels. There's still a lot of time for that to pay. So aerial mappers, I really meant to put it, to use it for a card. I just clicking a little too fast. So getting an income sooner is fine. We did get another Coing Automat, so now we have 3 oceans in hand plus 1 from the track. We only need 2 more. We have a lot of playable goodness. Oxygen gives us... Oh wow, we can just skip that whole draft. Oxygen is pretty sick because it gives us our shuttles. And that space discount can do a whole bunch of damage. Throw greenery down. We can start using our super combo on thermophiles to keep Venus popping. A heat bump would go really hard. In fact, I might just buy it just to make sure we stay on pace. Towing a comet. Is that not enough for algae? No. Had I not bought a heat bump, I could have gone for it, of course. I can't get enough greeneries one way or the other. But I would love to capital into a pocket. I feel like there's enough. If I put this here, then I can put that there. It breaks even. And now... I mean, as always, the question is, do you force precipitation? I'd have to sell a card to make it work. And once again, it doesn't really pencil out. So I'll Extremophile for now and keep Thermophiles happy. But yeah, we need quite a lot of heat. Quite a lot of Venus. At least the Venus is happening. I might have the government help me on heat right now, of all things, despite it being the cheapest metric. Venusian plants. Extractor balloons, too late. Venus soils, nah, man. Really, like, nah. Nah. It's not what we need. So Extremophiles onto Thermophiles. Thermophiles is a bump. If I had card draw, I know I do with my floaters, but now I'm like, I need force precipitation. Even though it's a little bit late, it's still gonna be able to work with my other cards. Okay, two microbes on Thermophiles, keep it loaded. Algae, very playable. I don't mind taking this spot for now because it's just more immediate rebates, keeping us in the game. Of all things, though, like, I feel like you do 2 Venus bumps because at least then you hit the Venus trigger. And then I can play you next turn. Let's try and level out our heat with 2 more standard projects. I mean, 40 income is really what this game is coming down to. 41 plus 41 TR, $82, and I'm just doing standard project heat bumps. Just like Earth economy goes hard. Taking oxygen just because that's expensive. Advanced alloy, sulfur eating bacteria, very good hit. Love that for us. So the other big thing is this is Venus per Jovian, right? So we have 3 Jovians played. We could have 4. That's going to be pretty good. Sulfur-eating bacteria with a lot of microbes coming its way is also looking mighty fine. We might even use it this turn. Sulfur-eating plus Venusian plant onto sulfur-eating. I really don't have any money or energy income. Interesting. Forced precipitation is ready to fire off. I don't think I have to play this first. I could, but I don't have to. Forced precipitation. Extremophiles can put onto sulfur eating. This can put onto sulfur eating. This already has what it needs for next gen. It's not going to work again this gen. So I guess aerial mappers onto itself. That's at least a card draw. How many oceans do I need? 1, 2? I mean, I guess if I'm going to play it, I might as well get some value out of it. And yeah, I could cash out right now, but I don't have to, so I won't. Oh, never mind. I will, because I hit the wrong button. I don't want to buy an ocean because 1, 2, and then 3 with the action. The ocean would give me the plant. I guess I'm just buying an asteroid. That was a little bit of a misplay. Again, I get $1 more of TR. Instead, I could have had $3 more of microbes. So it is fine, but underwhelming. A space discount pays off kind of quickly because I want the energy anyway. I'm not able to do advanced ecosystems. I don't have an animal and I don't have the money. So I don't know that we have high hopes. Oh, of course, we only have we can get the card, but it's not as guaranteed as I thought. Ants. So Trans Neptune probe for $2, quantum extractor. Hardly makes sense to have done it that way, but that is what we did. Let's get this card. Local heat trapping, not bad. I mean, we're kind of screwed on the heat. So it's nice to get something. We have a ton of steel that's going to go unused. A ton. So thermophiles. Yeah, this run is honestly just coming down to the fact that we did not... Like, we bought so many standard projects because we just didn't have the card draw to keep up with our income. And the drafts, we were, like, looking at 4 cards and saying, nope, 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 and moving on. Like, they weren't even close to being the cards we needed them to be. So we're trying to do what we can here. But yeah, it's kind of tricky. Kind of tricky when you got nothing to work with. One, two. Like, I just can't. Like, 2 more heat bumps gives me an ocean. The ocean gives me 2 plants. The 2 plants gives me a greenery. The greenery is between oceans. You know, like, there's a whole bunch of triggers, but I'm missing $2 to be able to do that. Like, I have so much income, but I just can't. I can't do the thing. I have $30 worth of steel sitting down. I can only get 1 heat bump, so it's only 1 TR. So if I'm gonna go down, I may as well get at least 61 TR. But my God, game, like this was what a finale. And I mean that in the worst possible way. Like, this was so economically strong. We just had no cards. we just did so many standard projects. And even in the early gens, we were floating like 10 cash per generation. That's not a good sign. And then we did it 2-3 times in a row, and I started to feel nervous. And then, yeah, here we are. What an underwhelming run. This was so set. This easily could have been the run that you're like, oh, and now we get AI Central. Boom, 2 cards per turn. Pop, 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 pop. And that gives you Earth Catapult. Oh, baby. Pop, 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 pop. You know, it would have been sad to get Anti-Grav because we obviously didn't get 7 science tags, but it wasn't for lack of trying. And we jumped on the first Jovian terraforming that we could do. I mean, even if we had played our Jovian like floater card a turn early, even 2 turns early, let's say we got 2 Venus bumps from it, we were still like well shy of getting any of the heat that we needed this game. So I hope you enjoyed this game despite where it ended. I mean, it's just so much earth income, baby. I hope you enjoyed. Ciao for now.